Hello everyone, I'm Miles Prower, and I'm Knuckles the Echidna. Now, we're here with part 1 of the natural phenomena. Now, basically, you know that video called Sonic and Friends Meet the New Plushes? Well, remember how in the weather phenomenon we told you that you wouldn't see Mario and Luigi until that video came out? Well, guess what? Now they're there in that video, so you can see Mario and Luigi one last time. Until maybe we do some other type of video. But don't expect them, and I'm going to say this again, don't expect them to react to any of these videos. Because basically, if they were on this playlist, they'd be exactly like the new plushes, having to react to all videos. Now they're saying, hey, Mario and Luigi reacted to why Mario's mental. Well, two things. First off, that was with Sonic and Shadow. Second off, it's not even on this playlist. The Why Mario's Mental series is not going to be reacted to on this playlist. If you look in the description of all the videos we reacted to, you'll see carefully that it says nothing about why Mario is mental. So Mario and Luigi will not be coming back because that'll just be extra plushes having to react to every video. Just like the new plushies will. And we're not going to tell you the new plushies' names either. So you better watch the Sonic and Friends Meet the New Plushies video if you want to see who the two plushies are. Because there was supposed to be 6 of them, but you see, 4 of them we were unable to find. But yeah, we at least found 2, and that's better. So it'll be similar to me and Tails, except there'll be them. But anyways, let's go.
Nature has helped produce some stunning wonders around the world.
Yep.
Every year, various human activities and natural phenomena cause environmental disasters and substantial economic losses throughout the world.
Death?
Despite this dark side, there's something fascinating about the power of nature and its impact.
Don't expect to find the very popular Aurora Borealis or fire rainbows listed here. This list is to present some of the most amazing natural phenomena, ranging from common ones to ones that are less known to the public.
The Aurora Borealis and fire rainbows were my favorites. Yeah, the fire rainbow made me cry, actually. Yeah, it even made the tough echidna me cry.
Hair ice. Hair ice, also known as ice wool, is a type of ice that forms on dead wood and takes the shape of fine, silky hair. It's somewhat uncommon and has been reported mostly at latitudes between 45 and 55 degrees north in broadleaf forests. They can maintain their shape for hours, sometimes days.
Wow!
This long lifetime indicates that something is preventing the small ice crystals from recrystallizing into larger ones, since recrystallization normally occurs very quickly at temperatures near 0 degrees Celsius.
Oh yeah.
The hairs appear to root at the mouth of wood rays, and their thickness is similar to the diameter of the wood ray channels. A piece of wood that produces hair ice once may continue to produce it over several years. Researchers have said the reason why it took almost 100 years to confirm this was because hair ice is a somewhat rare and fleeting phenomenon. Hair ice grows mostly during the night and melts again when the sun rises. It is invisible in the snow and inconspicuous in hoarfrost.
Wait, hoarfrost? What's hoarfrost? I don't know what hoarfrost is.
Frost flowers.
Oh man.
Frost flowers are ice crystals commonly found growing on young sea ice and thin lake ice in cold, calm conditions.
Cool.
The ice crystals are similar to hoarfrost. Are commonly seen to grow in patches around 3 to 4 centimeters in diameter. Frost flowers grow on new sea ice.
That's the new word, hoarfrost.
When the cold, moist air above becomes saturated, frost forms on imperfections on the icy surface.
Awesome.
Frost on these imperfections seeds flowers, which rise as they wick moisture from the frozen surface, capturing salt and marine bacteria as they grow. Frost flowers bloom in the Southern Ocean and around Antarctica as well. But little is known about the physical, chemical, or biological nature of frost flowers at either pole. Scientists have learned to grow frost flowers in a freezer lab at the University of Washington to learn more about how these stunning structures form and interact with the environment. In general, frost flowers only form in relatively windless conditions.
Well, you don't say. Yeah, you really don't.
And attendees, Penitentes are beautifully sculpted snow formations found at high altitudes. They take the form of tall, thin blades of hardened snow or ice, closely spaced with their sharp curves oriented towards the general direction of the sun. These frozen pinnacles grow all over glaciated and snow-covered areas in the dry Andes, above 4,000 meters or 13,120 feet. They range in size from a few centimeters to over 5 meters or 16 feet tall. They form when the sun's rays turn snow directly into water vapor without melting at first, a process called sublimation.
Sublimation?
An initially smooth surface later develops depressions as some regions randomly sublimate faster than others. The curvatures then concentrate on sunlight and speed up sublimation in the depressions, leaving the higher points behind as forests of towering spikes.
Spikes! If you found those, you'd be dead. Yeah, you'd be so dead if you had weak bones.
Snow rollers.
Oh!
Snow rollers are formed when a thick layer of snow falls on top of a layer of ice.
Stop. Knuckles.
If the temperature and the wind speed are right, chunks of snow can break loose and start rolling.
Like tumbleweeds?
As they're blown along the ground like wintry tumbleweeds, they pick up additional snow along the way.
Oh, yeah.
The inner layers are often weaker and less compact, allowing them to be blown away easily by the wind, leaving a large, naturally formed snow donut.
Tails!
Because of the precise temperature and wind speeds required to create this effect, snow rollers are a rare sight, but have made headlines with their appearances in parts of North America and the UK.
Oh.
Unlike snowballs made by people, snow rollers are typically cylindrical in shape.
Cylindrical?
And are often hollow, since the inner layers, which are the first layers to form, are weak and thin compared to the outer layers, and can be easily blown away, leaving what looks like a donut or a Swiss roll.
Why you gotta say blown away? That's funny. Yeah. Oh, man.
Red tides. Red tides are a phenomenon caused by large algal blooms.
Not funny.
When colonies of algae reproduce so numerously that they discover coastal waters.
They
are also known to deplete oxygen in the waters and or release harmful toxins that may cause illness in humans as well as other animals. Red tide is a global phenomenon.
Of course.
However, since the 1980s, harmful red tide events have become more usual and widespread. While many people call these blooms red tides, scientists prefer the term harmful algal bloom. They have been reported in every U.S. coastal state, and their occurrence may be on the rise. Red tides are of national concern because they affect not only the health of people and marine ecosystems, but also the health of local and regional economies. A small percentage of algae, however, produce powerful toxins that can kill fish, shellfish, mammals, and birds, and may directly or indirectly cause illness in people. When masses of algae die and decompose, the process can ruin the habitat, causing the water to become so low in oxygen that animals will have to leave the area.
But that bird is stuck out there. Then it'll just die. Die? Yep, sadly.
Striped icebergs, Antarctica.
All things die someday.
These strangely clothed icebergs are formed when large blocks of ice break off from a glacier's ice shelf and float into open waters.
Don't say that.
Because this ice is formed from seawater that contains organic matter and minerals, it washes a variety of color and texturing into the iceberg. As the bergs become fragmented and sculpted by the wind and waves, the different colored layers can develop striking patterns. Striped icebergs come in a variety of colors, including brown, black, yellow, and blue. The different colors appear due to different reasons. Blue stripes are the most common, and they appear when crevices are filled with water and freeze so fast that no bubbles are formed. Green presents itself because the water that freezes is extremely rich in algae. Brown, yellow, and even black stripes are caused by sediments picked up along the way when the ice sheet was sliding downhill. Striped icebergs are not exactly rare, but quite uncommon.
Sorry if Tails sounded like Sonic right there. I meant to say but I said like Sonic.
Ice fumarole, Arctic. A normal fumarole is a vent that protrudes from the ground, allowing steam from volcanoes to escape out into the open.
They're talking about ice.
An ice fumarole is so cold that steam particles freeze upon contact with the outside air. Hundreds of icy towers are created by the natural contrasting hot and cold environment of Antarctica. As the heat from volcanoes melts the snow above, creating a deep cave, The rising steam instantly freezes as it meets the sub-zero temperatures. As the steam continues to climb and freeze at the top, the spiky towers continue to grow. Some of these icy stacks stand up to 60 feet high. Many ice fumaroles form around Mount Erebus.
Mount Erebus, huh? Excuse me. 33.
Frozen methane bubbles.
Yeah.
A bizarre yet beautiful phenomenon occurs each winter in many Canadian lakes when dangerous methane gas bubbles create an artistic design in the frozen ice. The methane bubbles depicted in the photographs have generated a lot of buzz, particularly on social media.
SM.
Many people have never seen the phenomenon before and are absolutely marveled at the beauty of them and wonder what they really are.
I want to know.
What happens is that dead organic matter falls into the water and sinks to the bottom, where bacteria consumes it and emits a methane gas in the form of bubbles that rise to the surface.
Yeah.
When lakes are free of ice, the bubbles merely pop at the surface and the gas dissolves into the atmosphere.
Oh.
But when the lakes are freezing cold, the bubbles become frozen and trapped under the surface.
Of course.
The bubbles come in a variety of shapes and sizes,
Yep.
and some appear to be trapped in dozens of different layers of ice as they attempt to migrate upward.
Okay.
The bubbles can be dangerous if they are popped and ignited with a source of fire, but they are otherwise generally safe.
That's good, eh, Knuckles? Yeah, very good. 32. Yep.
Brinacle. Brinicles are created under sea ice when cold saline water is introduced to an area of ocean water.
Awesome.
At the time of its creation, a brinacle resembles a pipe of ice reaching down from the underside of a layer of sea ice.
Cool.
As the seawater freezes, it pushes out impurities, including salt. This makes the water surrounding the pipe more saline and more dense.
Yep.
As such, it starts to sink.
Yeah.
As the dense water flows down, some of it freezes and creates the finger-like shape that's characteristic of the brinacle.
Right.
At first, a brinacle is very fragile.
Yeah.
Its walls are thin, and it's largely the constant flow of colder brine that sustains its growth.
Those starfish.
And hinders its melt that would be caused with the contact with less cold surrounding water.
Oh.
The scientific studies of brinicles are still in their early stages, but as new and incredible things are discovered every year, the possibilities are absolutely endless.
Those starfish didn't do nothing to it. I agree, Tails.
Rainbow eucalyptus trees. Native to the tropical regions of New Britain,
Yep.
New Guinea, Suriname,
Yep.
Sulawesi, and Mindanao,
Yep.
the rainbow eucalyptus is an extremely large, broad-leaved evergreen tree, and is the only eucalyptus species indigenous to the northern hemisphere. It grows lightning quick, being able to double its size every year before reaching a trunk diameter of 6 feet, and soaring to heights above 200 feet.
Whoa!
In the U.S., rainbow eucalyptus grows in the frost-free climates found in Hawaii and the southern portions of California, Texas, and Florida. The most outstanding feature of a rainbow eucalyptus tree is its bark.
Of course.
The trees shed patches of bark at different times throughout the year, revealing a bright green layer.
Yay!
The inner bark then darkens and matures into shades of blue, orange, and maroon.
That's a blue color.
Unfortunately, it cannot survive hot and dry weather or frosty conditions.
Come on!
It can only be grown in specific regions near the equator that will sustain this type of tree.
Oh, I get it.
It's commonly planted in parks and gardens in countries that can grow it.
Oh, that's why you don't see many of those. I couldn't agree more, Knuckles. Wow, that was part 1. Yeah, it didn't take so long at all. Yeah, you see, it was 12 minutes and 5 seconds. That was the end of part 1. Yeah, who knows how long part 2 will go. Let's hope that one's shorter than this one was, because, see, usually the start of every part of video that we do, each beginning of it is always long. Yeah. So basically, let's hope that part 2 isn't this long. But anyways, guys, we'll see you in part 2. See you later, guys. Bye-bye, team.